Hello, little VR master. You're the first commenter of the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to everyone joining in. It is Wednesday, it is 6 p.m., and I spent all today busting my butt doing something I should not have been doing, which was focusing on my Pokemon trading card game collection today. What's up, Flash? Hello, Spider. Well, it didn't show your comment first, so Little VR Master gets that #1 badge today. A law-abiding citizen is in the house. What's up? Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? We are going to start with some very quick, just speed drawing. I don't know. Let me get my fingers all up in... I don't know where I'm going today. I don't know. I'm just making words up as I go. So I think... Woo! Just make it little swirly shapes. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm a loose cannon today. Michael's first. Michael gets first now. Alright. So, we'll see if Frida makes it today. If Frida isn't here in a little bit, then I will hold on her request. And in the meantime, I will do a Pokemon. So why don't you all start naming some Gen 1 Pokemon? Can you do me that solid? Because I wouldn't mind starting out with a Pokemon today, just to keep on working away at that dex. I might bust out a new etch for that, depending. So feel free to take a look at anything that's not highlighted. Oh, I'm so glad to hear, Flash. Wasn't it great? Honestly, I agree. I had lower expectations for Gen V. They blew them out of the water. Like, the cast... Now you understand some of the stuff in the newest season of The Boys, right? So feel free to name some... All right, Bellsprout. Let's add that to the poll. I gotta pull up the poll on my computer. Computer. Oh, I forgot to set a thumbnail. That's not like me. That explains why it was so easy to set up today's stream. I'm gonna end the poll. And I'm going to start a new one. So, name a Pokemon that's not highlighted, everybody. A Pokemon that's not highlighted. Which Pokemon to etch? So we got Bellsprout. We've got... Geodude has been Etch A Sketch. It's got to be a Pokemon that's not highlighted yet. Let me zoom out a bit so you can see more of them. There we go. Any Gen 1 Pokemon that has not been in orange or yellow. Pink is okay, actually. Hello, Colin. Nice to see you here. Pick a Pokemon. Pick a Pokemon. All right. Looks like Pinsir is probably safe to go on the list. Yep, Pinsir is good. Pinsir. Execute. This one's, I'm only focusing on Gen 1, everybody. It's got to be on this list. I'm working on my Gen 1 decks. And then execute. One more from Gen 1. One more that you see on this list. Has Pidgey been done? Pidgey has not. All right, Pidgey. All right, thank you everybody for your suggestions. You are now able to vote for which Pokemon I'm going to Etch A Sketch next. I'm going to leave that poll up for about a minute or so. So while you guys put those votes in, I am going to grab a new Etch A Sketch. I need a new canvas. All my canvases are crap on my desk. Yeah, my God. I've got a huge stack. Look at this, everybody. Look at all these Etch A Sketch. These are all bad for different reasons. Like, some of them can work in certain circumstances, but these are all essentially bad canvases. Alright. Let me grab a fresh new one while you get those votes in. To anyone joining in, we are voting for which Pokemon I will Etch A Sketch next, so make sure to leave your votes in the comments. While you do that, I'm opening up a fresh new box of etches I bought from Target. By the way, this is premium information. If you're not aware of it, Target's got a really good sale on Etch A Sketches for Target Circle Week. Buy 2, get 1. Now's the time to buy the small ones. And if you're a Target, if you have a Target credit card, then you're like even better. Because, you can get free shipping. So I paid like $4 a piece for these. Yep. Buy 2, get 1. I just got a bunch of these, and these work well. These are, like, well-functioning. Now, I recently got a batch of them that don't erase well, so it's great for one-offs for a lot of these. Now, I'm gonna test this one right now. Yeah, buy two, get one. It's not common that they do that, but they're $6 a piece, but when you buy two, get one, they make them $4 a piece. Alright, let's try this Etch A Sketch. Oh, it works like a dream. And it erases pretty well, too. That's fantastic. Okay, I got a fresh new etch ready to go. Love getting a fresh new canvas. I've got to queue up a bunch that I need to erase. I didn't mean to pause my own stream. That's okay. I'm gonna pull out the pop-up chat. And it's looking like Bellsprout is winning, everybody. Get those votes in. I'll be ending that poll super soon. Bellsprout's winning just by a tiny margin. Make sure to cast those votes, everybody. We got 1 minute-ish left. In the meantime, I'm going to pull up pictures of Bellsprout. Because it's looking like Bellsprout might win. You gotta pull hard for Pidgey. Pidgey is only 3% away. To everyone joining in, we're voting for which Pokemon to Etch A Sketch next, and I'm gonna put a timer up so you guys get those final opportunities to get those votes in. Where's my timer? Where's my strawberry? My strawberry has one place to live, and it's not there. Oh, it's up here. Alright, we got 1 minute on the timer. Once that timer goes off, the poll is over, everybody. And Bellsprout is still winning by a small margin. 4% margin against Pidgey. You want to see a flying bird? I've got a Pidgeot and a Pharaoh on my desk. Good question. This is a 60th anniversary pocket Etch A Sketch. This is a limited edition variant. Isn't it cool that the name is on the top instead? And it's in silver instead of gold. Isn't that pretty? Oh, you want to see how the Zelda drawing turned out? Let me grab that while you get your votes in. We got 25 seconds left. Make sure to cast those final votes. Those final votes are counting. Let me show you how that Zelda Etch turned out. Here we are. Hey, that's how it turned out. I'll show you some flying Pokemon on my desk. So right now we've got, there's Pidgeot, and here is Pharaoh. I'm so proud of the Pharaoh. It looks so good. And that is, time is up. Okay. And ending the poll. Looks like Bellsprout won. That was a tight vote, everybody. Thank you to everybody who participated in the vote. And make sure to double tap that screen if you're excited to see some Etch A Sketch drawing today. We're switching this one out. This Etch A Sketch isn't working so hot right now. Okay. But we've got a well-functioning one. We'll hang out with Homelander today. Or, you know what? Let's hang out. People seem to like Pina. We'll hang out with Pina. Bellsprout wins. Bellsprout wins. I'm looking at a bunch of pictures of Bellsprout to decide what I'm gonna Etch A Sketch. By the way, if any of you collect the Pokemon E-Series sets and have a bunch of extras of the commons and uncommons especially, please chat with me on my Discord, !Discord for more information. It's my hyper-focus of the day. It's all I've been thinking about. I'm really digging this Bellsprout right here. It's Erica's Bellsprout, and it's vibin', so let me do a quick little search for that. I'll show you guys a picture of Erica's Bellsprout, so you'll see what I'm about to Etch A Sketch. I just like how it's vibin'. It mad vibin'. It's having the best day ever. It looks like it's just totally embracing the concept of photosynthesis, you know? Pina! Yeah. What's up, Elizabeth the Witch? Nice to see you here. I'm about to start a Bellsprout. Have I? Oh, I've drawn legendaries, that's for sure. I've drawn over half of the Kanto decks at this point. It is vibing to music at a rave. I will say today only, I'm going to do a quick little... 1 second, everybody. Alright, I'm gonna pin my own comment. This is the rules for today's stream. There we go. It is pinned. And I'll set up another poll. Okay. Is there a way to make my drawings permanent? Yes, actually, Bebob! Exclamation point permanent to see how I make my art permanent. I actually have a whole video on the process, and I'm about to finally start Bellsprout. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. 61 of you have been so lovely and patient today. Can you see a legendary after? Honestly, Victoria, I encourage you to check out my videos, go to shorts, and whoa! ADHD, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you for that super chat. Make sure to drop some 80s in the chat for ADHD, please. MVP of the stream right there. Thank you so much for that lovely support right in the beginning of the stream, too. Here we go. We are now Etch A Sketching Bellsprout, finally. Thank you again to everyone who voted. I will now be Etch A Sketching Bellsprout. And Nightbot just shared that link. If you want to check out how I make my art permanent to anyone watching, you can click on that video, and it'll have a bunch of applicable information for you. So I am in the middle of drawing Bellsprout's mouth. There we go. I always thought Bellsprout was one of the friendliest looking Pokemon. If we had a poll of friendliest Pokemon, I would put Bellsprout definitely in the top %. Hey, look at that, Myers. Love it. Give us a hint. Feel free to elaborate on what you mean on that. A hint on what? I already feel like I made Bellsprout's head too big, but Bellsprout does have a big head. What do I do if I mess up? If it's a big mistake, I just start over. There we go. I hope this Etch A Sketch doesn't make, like, permanent lines. I think it's gonna be okay. And I'm going to riff a little bit on this drawing. And then there's, like, roots. And I'm loosely basing it on the pose from the Erica's Bellsprout illustration. It's a... Oh, yeah, a hint for what it is. There's your hint. Oh, a hint on how to make permanent? Please just watch the video. If I don't like spending all the time in the world explaining the things I've shown before. Hey, we got someone named Etch A Sketch Master here. I'm going to your channel. Hey, you got 2 videos on your account, Etch A Sketch Master. That's cool. I love your, I have one of those Etch A Sketches that you have. I have one right here. The Elf Edition Etch A Sketch. Honestly, Etch A Sketch Master, you're one of the only people that I feel like would actually say that you're my biggest fan, because you actually have an Etch A Sketch as your profile pic. That's cool. You watched the first episode of Dragon Ball with Gavin today. That's the first 10 episodes. That is precious. It sounds like Gavin enjoyed Dragon Ball, Elizabeth the Witch. Sorry if you ruined something you just got here. Bold of you to assume you can ruin something just by being present. Are you one of those people that has like a dark cloud over their head, like the Pokemon Absol? Have you ever read the Dex entry for Absol? Because people think Absol is really bad luck. And it's because Absol, where Absol goes, destruction follows usually. So people hate Absol. Are you like the Absol of humans, Drams? Alright. Bad luck Brian, is that you? Yeah, exactly. That would be a good meme crossover. You eat Pokemon? I feel like Bellsprout would be actually pretty delicious. Like, put some Bellsprout in a salad. It's like the closest thing to like a vegan Pokemon. I mean, we already know that the Pokemon universe does eat Pokemon since Team Rocket had the whole, like, Slowpoke tail arc in the Gen 2 games. Yummy indeed. Absol is very cool. Salad with chicken, but I don't think I see any chicken flavor in Bellsprout. I'm going to disagree with that statement. I sound like Jaden Animations. You know, I've actually heard that one before. To everyone who's got a bingo card going, that should be on your bingo card. Especially because I'm drawing Bellsprout. We'll see if we get that other one that's very related. Which characters have I already drawn during the stream? I haven't drawn anything today except for this Bellsprout I'm working on, so. You eat bingo cards? That's kind of a fear of mine, eating paper. It sounds weird to say fear, but it's something I'm particularly abhorrently disgusted by, is the concept of eating paper. It freaks me out. Makes me very uncomfy. I would encourage you to not eat bingo cards. That just sounds like a bad idea all around. Oh man, one of the leaves on this Bellsprout's way bigger than the other leaf. I don't like that. Oh no, I'm not happy with the Bellsprout now. I have broken Etch A Sketch many times. It's sad. Probably at least 6 times. Excuse me, everybody. That's a good choice, Iskander. Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat soap either. Hey! Wow, Myers. Really? Carrying with that ADHD love. Love it. You have issues with gelatinous foods. I had a pretty major Jell-O phase in college. That ended in stomachache. Turns out gelatin's not really good for you. Do not recommend gratuitous gelatin consumption. It's a lucky... Yeah, I like that, like Lucky Finn, Michael. I like that. That's cute. Hear me out, everybody. To those of you who are repeatedly screaming that you'd like me to draw your request, the answer is yes. I can draw all of your requests for money. See how there's a whole pinned comment that specifies that if you send certain donations, that's the only way to guarantee your request, everybody. Otherwise, I can't guarantee them because I'm going to work on this drawing and then I'm going to reevaluate from there. So to all of you asking, can I do this? Can I do that? I can do all those things. It's just, do you want me to do them enough to pay me money to do them? The ball is in your collective courts, everybody. The answer is probably no, and that's okay. I expect it to be no. Grandma would feed us Jell-O when we were sick. I don't remember that. That's sweet, though. Oh, Peter. Peter. Start using the metric system? I will not. This is America. I can't. I'm incapable. It's Fahrenheit, okay? It's inches. How long have I been drawing on an Etch A Sketch? I have been drawing a long time. I started when I was 4 and I'm 32 now, so I'll let you all do the math. All right, everybody, I think it's time for a robot roundup. Drop some robot emojis in the chat if you are under 13 years old. Let's see who in this chat is under 13 years old. Drop that robot emoji if you are under the age of 13, baby. 13. If you do it when you're older, you're gonna regret it. That's all I gotta say. Why am I not shocked? Why am I not shocked that J4Z dropped robot emojis? Why am I not shocked, everybody? Well, that is good at math to do that. I know the 9/5 C plus 32, right? That's how you convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. It's like roughly double, add 32. And then 5/9 F minus 32. Trust me, you don't want to be. Uh-oh. Don't get rid of Etch A Sketch Master, everyone, but you can boot the rest. Alright. Do you want to know... Uh-oh. Did we just lose him? Flash. Oh, it's minus 32. Is it... Okay, sick. Thank you, Flash. Understand. Thank you. Just want to make sure. It doesn't show me, to all my mods, it doesn't show me a chat log of, like, what happens. It just shows what you publicly see as well, that, like, mods deleted the message. Yes, Myers, absolutely. I would love to draw Mew next. Absolutely, Myers. Thank you so much for that super chat. You're now the MVP of the stream, Myers. Crowns in the chat for Myers, the MVP right now. Well, ain't that fantastic? Love to see it. All right, Mew's gonna be next. Your hand is not working like a hand. Thank you so much again for that lovely super chat donation. Now I'm just doing a little shading. All right, so Mew will be next, everybody. Where can you buy Etch A Sketch? I'm so glad you asked. One of my lovely moderators is going to ping my Nightbot with the where to buy action, and you will see a link that Nightbot will share, as well as a series of suggestions for where to buy Etch A Sketch. Also, I do sell merchandise. I don't talk about it enough, but if you would like to purchase anything related to my Etch A Sketch art and support this channel while also getting sick swag, ! Etsy will pull up my Etsy page, which contains a bunch of permanent art as well as stickers and other print-based products at lower price points. Thank you so much, Flash, for the lovely pings. Hey, love seeing that happy etch in the chat as well. There we go. All right, I'm gonna call it right now on this Bellsprout. I know it's so simple, but I'm gonna leave it like this for now because I would like to continue forward with a Mew drawing. But first, I do have tutorials at Etch A Sketch Master. You'll love to know that !tutorials will pull up a whole free playlist for you. If I make a mistake, if it's a great mistake, I do have to start over. But if it's a small mistake, there are things I can do to cover it up. I'm going to take a little sip of water, and then I'm going to put up 2 Etch A Sketches for you all to vote on. Yeah, keep an eye out for it. If you want to pull it up yourself, Etch A Sketch Master, you can do ! Thank you, Myers, for setting up that ping. Nightbot will be sharing that link very soon. And we are going to vote between... All right, these are 2 esoteric ones. We're going to vote between Murasaki Bara from Kuroko's Basketball and Data from Star Trek TNG on which drawing to erase, okay? And poll. All right, setting up the poll right now. And you vote now. A $5 super chat can choose which one. The first $5 super chat makes the choice, or a $10 super chat will either save both or erase both. You get to pick. So get those votes in. I'm going to set the alarm on here for 2 minutes. We're doing a 2-minute poll. Once this timer goes off, the poll will end. So make sure to get those votes in between Data and Murasaki Bara. Data and Murasaki Bara. Good luck, everybody. And while you do that, I'm going to pull up pictures of Mew. Because Mew is the next drawing. Oh, I found a cute Mew. Alright, I found the image of Mew I'm going to work with. We have approximately 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. You all get to decide which drawing is going to be erased. Remember, a $5 super chat can make the ultimate decision. Or a $10 super chat if you want to watch the world burn. You can watch the world burn and get them both erased if you so desire. Remember to cast your vote at the poll, everybody. You say neither. A $10 super chat can save them both. Get rid of the top one. Oh, Elizabeth the Witch. All right, she made the decision for everybody, everybody. And liking that. Thank you, Elizabeth the Witch. And ending the poll, you sided with the people. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Many apologies to Frida, who's not with us right now. Erasing in 3, 2, 1. And Murasaki Bara is gone. We'll hang out with Data for a little bit while I work on Mew next. Oh, this Etch A Sketch has a really tight left knob. I'm just feeling the resistance immediately. You made a lot of friends and a lot of enemies in this chat, Elizabeth the Witch. Truly a divisive decision. And now I'm Etch A Sketching Mew for the lovely MVP of the stream. Remember, if you would like to guarantee your request, a $10 super chat can make that happen today. Is there anyone else who's waiting on purchased commissions other than Brigido, who I believe will never have their commissions done? Which art style do I prefer, realistic or cartoon? So I like working in realism, but I think the older I get, the more I decide that I just kind of create more cartoon-like stuff, and I'm okay with that. So I think it really depends. To anyone joining in, I'm Etch A Sketching Mew. To Cameron, it's a great question. I think it's just the nature of the medium, you know? It's easier for me to let go because I'm so used to working on these canvases and shaking away my art. Now, I do make a lot of them permanent, but a lot of what I'm doing is essentially practice. It's keeping me limber, everybody. It's the equivalent to my exercise. Data deserves to live. This is true. Why is my left hand darker than my right? Probably because of shadows. I don't know. I think that's the reason, though. Okay, so we are working on Mew's eye. There we go. We've got one of Mew's eyes complete. Oh, make whatever you'd like, Etch A Sketch Master. I don't want to task you with anything. Those who've been on a lot of my streams know that I'm not a big fan of people demanding free work of me, you know? Hey! Aw, Myers, that's very kind of you. There's only one way to become a moderator, though. You gotta find the application. I wish you the best of luck. One of my moderators will ping becoming a mod, and you'll see the way to do it. And it's only to fill out the application. As of this time, I'm not necessarily looking for moderators, but if I start seeing you a lot and you're bringing the right vibes to the stream, there's always a possibility. That's very kind of you, Myers. And thank you, Michael, for pinging that. You can check out further information from there. One of the requirements for becoming a mod is, yes, it is Mew, Alex, but one of the requirements is being on my Discord. That is now a non-negotiable since we have a lot of communications over the Discord. Speaking of which, I'm going to keep my mod chat open on the side. Oh, thank you for the question, Alora. I just saw it. In answer to your question, you can hide them. So that's essentially the equivalent of blocking. There are occasions where I might ask the mods to make an exception for 1 or 2 people. But under normal circumstances, you can guarantee that anyone who has the, who drops that emoji, you can block them. Hey, thank you ADHD for reminding the chat about how awesome they are. We have eclipsed over 100 likes thanks to your collective screen tapping. I think it is, Michael. I think it is. You eat power tools? That's cool. I like your display name. Yes, with a lot of practice, you can get good at Etch A Sketch too. I'm very confident of that. If you're ever curious about, you know, learning things related to Etch A Sketch, I encourage you to check out my free tutorials, exclamation point tutorials, if you'd like to see a series of those videos. Bunch of free educational content I've uploaded here to YouTube. I'd like to make more. Maybe I'll make that a challenge to myself, is to make at least 1 new tutorial video this year. This is true. Elizabeth the Witch has, like, she's legally allowed to become a mod at any point. I really like someone whose username is This All Sucks saying, "Oh my god, that is so cool." I think that's my favorite comment of the day. I'm gonna screenshot that. That just cracks me up. I'm sharing that in the mod chat. You saw my video about transporting art? Oh, that's so crazy, Matthew. Nice to see you here on my stream. The algorithm's a funny thing. She does have DNA privileges. This is true. All right, we've got 1 eye, and now we are working on the 2nd eyeball. Coming back around here. And now we're gonna draw Mew's body. So Mew's got little arms. Like little T-Rex arms. They're like teeny tiny. I didn't realize how small they were. This photo has foreshortening. You're usually pessimistic, but this is just so good. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear. Thank you. Ain't no way that's real. You're right, this is all fake. If you want to check out more of my videos, you're welcome to see more Etch A Sketch content that I do. If you're enjoying what you're seeing right now, I promise you're going to have a fun time checking out a bagajillion of my short form videos, because I do a bunch of time lapses of a bunch of Pokemon and what have you. And I'm drawing Mew's foot right now. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. How did I get so good at Etch A Sketch Master? With a lot of practice, a whole lot of practice. So I started when I was 4, and I got pretty serious into it around the age of 16. I think from 16 and beyond is when I clocked in the most hours, but I don't know, I clocked in a lot as a kid. If you would like to get better at Etch A Sketch, I always encourage people to get better at other forms of art as well, because the better you get at drawing, you will be able to transfer those skills to Etch A Sketching. So if you're good at other kinds of art, you might already have a head start when it comes to Etch A Sketch art. To anyone who wants to know how I do this, you can always ping my Nightbot. Just put exclamation point tutorials with no space between the exclamation point and the word tutorials if you'd like to watch a bunch of videos where I teach people how to draw in an Etch A Sketch. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. You know how rabbit's foots are considered lucky? I wonder if Mew foots are considered lucky because they're like, they kind of look like rabbit feet. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I appreciate that. This all sucks. It wasn't on today's plan, but oh well. You barely started 2 days ago. Well, you started young. That's great. With the more you practice, the better you're gonna get. You're gonna shock yourself with how much better you're gonna be even a year from now. Thank you, everybody, for the sweet compliments. Who's everyone's favorite legendary? Drop your favorite legendary in the chat, everyone. Oh, if you have not yet checked, Michael, it's possible that your package was delivered to your P.O. box. Figured I would just say that while it was on my mind. Mewtwo's your fave? Excellent choice. Palkia's your fave? Rayquaza? Very fun choices. To everybody asking me to draw certain things, you can commission requests. I currently have an empty queue. Unless Frida shows up, then I'll draw her request next. So if you'd like to commission a request, I'll tell you what. If we get to 500 likes by 6:45 p.m., that's kind of a tall glass of water because it's already 181 people watching. But if we get to, I'll say 250 likes. If we get to 250 likes by 6:45 in the next 8 minutes, then I will set up a poll for a free drawing request to do for all of you. Love you too, Elizabeth the Witch. Have a good nap. So, Etch A Sketch Master, it's very kind of you to ask if you want to be friends with me, but it's probably not smart for us to be friends because you are a child, and I am a fair amount older than you. It's important to have stranger danger, so consider me a stranger danger to you. I'm friendly, but I'm 32 years old, you know? Okay, so we've got most of Mew's body. Piplup's your fave? That's cute. I remember when they were teasing the Gen 4 Pokemon from Japan well before we got them in the US, and I used to look up information about Pokemon Diamond and Pearl before it was released in the US. And oh snap, Chris Woods, absolutely. I will happily draw a 2D Mario for you. Do you mean like Paper Mario or like 8-bit Mario? Let me know what you mean, Chris. I would love to make that happen for you. I don't remember what I was saying. That's okay. Thank you, that funny guy. I appreciate that. Well, we have one more queued up request after this. Your favorite Pokemon is Rayquaza? Exclamation point fave Pokemon for to see a list of all my faves. I've got a bunch of faves. Oh, Piplup. Anyways, so Piplup is its Japanese name is Pochama, and I knew I had to get Pochama when the games eventually made it to the US, and I remember feeling it was going to be forever and ever that I'd have to wait for them. And it turns out, you know, it's just a few months, but a few months feels like forever when you're 15 years old. It's amazing. It's amazing how quickly a few months goes by now that I'm 32. I'm really not that much older, but I feel like just yesterday I was 17 years old. It's insane. It's insane how quickly time flies. All right, so I'm going to do a little riffing on the tail because this reference photo has a bit of a... The Pixel Mario! Thank you for letting me know, Chris, and thank you for the additional super chat. That's so kind of you. Would love to do the Pixel Mario next. I actually really like where I placed Mew's tail in this drawing because it actually really evened a lot of things out. You want me to tell you to draw something. Why don't I let my mods decide? Mods, what do you suggest I assign to Etch A Sketch Master? I'll select something that my mods suggest. How about that? Almost done with this here Mew. We're at 197 likes. We got 5 minutes left before I set up a poll. Ha, you refuse to believe? I can't believe it's not Etch A Sketch. And I think I'm done with Mew. Welcome back, Edits. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Edits? I think a pickle cowboy sounds pretty fun. All right, I'll assign that to you. If you really want me to give you something to draw Etch A Sketch Master, a pickle cowboy. I think that's a great assignment. All right, we're going to set this Mew aside. In fact, we'll bring Mew down here for now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna grab another Etch A Sketch because we've got a Pixel Mario to etch next. I'm gonna actually use one of these Etch A Sketches that has been heavily used because it'll work really well for the pixels. So you're seeing a lot of stuff underneath, but the Pixel Mario will look really good. So that was data. You're about to post it? You already drew it? All right, let's do Pixel Mario. It's a me. All right. Let's make it smaller. All right, Pixel Mario. We're gonna start up here. I won't be able to watch it at Just Sketch Master, not while I'm streaming. There we go. Okay, so we are doing 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down. You verified in the Discord? That's fantastic news. Thank you, Myers. Now you have to find the mod application. If you can find it, may the odds be ever in your favor. It's difficult to find by design. I won't be giving hints. I make it hard for a reason because I have an awesome roster of current moderators that make it so that I don't have to be on the hunt for new mods. Okay, that is Mario's hat. And then 1 brick, 2 down, 1 by 2, and then 2 across. Alright, and then this I'm gonna fill in. We are building 8-bit Mario. Thank you again, Myers, for that super chat. I believe that you might be the MVP of the stream right now. And building, there we go. To anyone just now joining in, I'm Etch A Sketching 8-bit Mario right now. If you would like to guarantee your request, check out the pinned comment. To everybody suggesting that I draw a million things, just know that I'm capable of drawing all those things, but I am prioritizing paid requests right now. It is 6:44 p.m. We are at 215 likes. Can we get those last 35 likes before 6:45? We are 35 likes away, everybody. Thank you, Flash, for being so quick. You truly are the Flash. Yes, Toby is correct. I can draw anything. It's a matter if I compensate her. Or if you compensate her. There we go. Alright, and this is 1 pixel across. I'm drawing Mario's head now. The nose. I'm just counting pixels. These are extra difficult drawings to do because I have to be so, like, pixel perfect. But it's a really good challenge for me. And then this ends about here. And then it goes down 1 pixel. Just like so. So now I'm gonna fill in this spot right here. So satisfying when I get to fill in the regions. And then connect that there. Uh-oh. I'm actually a little bit off in my math. I'm gonna bring this over here. Oh no! 1 second. I'll just draw this like so. There we go. Shh. Don't tell anybody I messed up. These are hard to do. It's hard to keep track of the pixel count. Yeah, this is supposed to be... I see where I messed up. Boy, is that difficult. It's okay. It's a small error. Yeah, Yeah, Flash. I actually got some counts a little bit off here. I saw a message by Michael. You're headed to the post office. Hey! Makes you wish you could super chat. Ah, no worries. It's actually a lot harder for me to do pixels because it's kind of a non-intuitive way for me to keep track of proportions. I'm trying to figure out where I put the stylus right here. So we've got the body starting. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. Now I'm drawing the overalls. Is that supposed to go? Oh, it is. Ugh. Okay, so now we've got the overalls. This is hard. I don't know. I have a link to my gallery. I think I encourage people to look up my... I might have one for favorite etch, but I think it's mostly just... I'll suggest people pull up the Mona Lisa video. To everybody asking if I can do this or that, I can. I absolutely can, but it costs money. Oh my gosh, my proportions are all over the place on this drawing. Oh no, oh no. There we go. At this point, I'm just starting to eyeball it more. I should just stick with my intuition instead of counting pixels. Yeah, you totally can. You totally can, Chris. Great question. You are absolutely welcome to do another super chat request. I'm looking for my stylus. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. All right, so we've got 1. There we go. And it's coming along. It's coming along. We did not hit the like goal in time, everybody. It's okay, Alora. There's so many commands. I'm looking for my stylus again. Almost done with Mario. Mario. Hey, Myers, thank you for that cute super chat. Look at that dog. It's so happy. Happy dance for a happy dog. Okay, so this comes out to here, I guess. And this connects. And then this hand comes out. Hey. And hey, would love to draw that for you, Brandon Stews. Nice to see you here, by the way. Oh, Brandon, can you do me a solid? I sent you a DM. Can you shoot me a DM to remind me to message you about something regarding that convention I brought up to you. I know that's very vague, but I'm trying to keep it vague for a reason. I just had a Jimmy Neutron brain blast moment, and I don't want to let the thought escape me. I'm afraid it's going to escape me if I don't write it down. Let me write something down. 1 second. I'm going to drop you a DM. One second, everybody. There we go. I just typed a thought. It's not super coherent because my brain is kind of braining all over the place while I'm streaming, but I think you'll make sense of it. I think you'll like the thought, and it'll logistically work really well. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. All right, back to the etching and the sketching of it all. There we go. And, okay, now we're going to do some shading. So he's got cool shoes. There we go. And next up will be Brandon's request. And there we go. Just shading in these. Ooh, snap. Draw a bubble, just like a bubble, like when you blow a bubble with a bubble wand bubble. I would be happy to draw a bubble afterwards. That sounds really cool, actually. I would be honored to draw a bubble afterwards. So it'll be Brandon's request, then your second request. Thank you so much. You gotta go, Myers. Thanks so much for joining in tonight, and thank you for your lovely support. Drop some MVPs to Chris, Myers, and Brandon, the last 3 donors. You've all been so sweet in your support tonight. And I'm going to employ vertical stripes for the shirt. And I'm going to get up close so you can see how it looks at the end, because I'm worried that it's a little bit hard to make out the details. You know what movie I watched yesterday? Sky High. I've seen it like 6 times. I love that movie. And Kyle, he saw it like when he was a kid. And he had no recollection of it. And it's so delightfully corny and camp. And it's got Jim Rash in it. And Kyle knows Jim Rash very well now from Community. And Jim Rash, like, steals every single scene he's in. Isn't Sky High awesome? I love Sky High. Like, I think when I was a kid, I was like, oh, I'm too cool for, like, well, I actually liked Sky High when I was a kid, but I felt like, oh, I'm supposed to grow up out of this. No, that movie slaps so hard. It's so great. I wish they made more Sky High content. That's cool. Glad to hear you're posting it, Etch A Sketch Master. Alright. There we go. Let's finish up the final details of this here Mario. And yeah, I freaking love that movie. And Kyle and I had a blast watching it. We're trying to hold ourselves over before the next episode of The Boys. There we go. Mario! Do-do-do-do-do-do! Bump. What's up, Frida? Nice to see you here. There have been some casualties on the stream today. We lost Murasaki Bara, but don't worry, I already got a photo. The P.O. box remains empty for now. No, Michael, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to punk you. I should have checked the tracking info to see if it got delivered. I thought it might have been by now. Oh, that's so sad. I had no clue. All right, next up is the... That's perfect, Etch A Sketch Master. That's exactly what we were hoping you'd draw. All right, so I'm going to do... We caught up with that one. And then the next request is from Brand Stews. There it is, Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, that'll be such a fun request. In the meantime, I'm going to have you all vote. I know this is controversial because this is supposed to go in my Etch-A-Decks, but we're going to vote between Mew and Bellsprout. It's going to be the showdown of the century for which one to erase. Remember, a $5 super chat can make the choice, or a $10 super chat can either erase or save both. Get those votes in. We're going to keep that poll for just 1 minute. You get to decide which one gets erased in just 1 minute. Did you etch a lasso? While you all get those votes in, I am going to pull up a pic of Rocket Raccoon. Oh, I like this one. He's in such a good pose. "23 seconds to go on this poll, everybody." Ooh, that sounds like a very cool sci-fi horror. I like the old stuff, you know? 13 seconds left on that poll. Remember, a $5 super chat can make the ultimate choice. But the vote will stand if no super chats are sent. Dun dun dun. Also, Charlotte, I don't believe you're gonna donate 100. So, you have 1 minute to follow through with that $100 donation. Oh, snap! Chris said erase the bottom! Whoa! What an upset! Thank you, Chris, for that super chat donation. Well, well, well. It's time to say goodbye to Mew in 3, 2, 1. Wow. Whoa, was not expecting that. Bellsprout lives on! In a battle between Bellsprout and Mew. Bellsprout won. It must be a goated Bellsprout if there ever was one. Wow. Craziness. Alright, next up is Rocket Raccoon. I'll draw it on this Etch A Sketch. Let's hang out with... We'll hang out with this drawing. Professor Utonium. Alright, so next up is Rocket Raccoon. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna start right here. I'm not gonna watch the video while I'm streaming, okay? I'm not gonna do it. I know you really want me to, Etch A Sketch Master, but I can't give you my undivided attention. I really can't. You're lucky you're here right now, because normally I would kick people who are younger than 13 on my stream. I'm sorry. I can't watch it right now. Is it poison type? Yeah. It would totally get killed by Mew. I think it's a poison grass. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna draw the nose. I'm just gonna kind of fill it in like that. I've never promised I'm gonna watch the videos either. You gotta understand, you're trying to corner me into promises I never made. This is why I don't usually let 9-year-olds on my streams, everybody. This is exactly why, because 9-year-olds don't know how to communicate with adults in ways that are sensible. Alright, thank you for your understanding. Alora, I just saw your message. I saw that too, Alora, and that's why I didn't either. That's all I'm gonna say, Alora. I know that you know what I mean from the context. I know. Yep. It's okay. You don't need to apologize. This is how kids are, right? This is what. All right, everybody, we're doing a robot roundup, okay? If you are under 13 years old, drop a robot emoji in the chat. All of the self-reports that are about to happen. Drop a robot emoji if you are under 13 years old. And right now I'm drawing Rocket Raccoon. If you want to know why I'm asking for robot emojis, exclamation point why robots for more information. You can learn why Vertex if you do exclamation point why robots in the chat. You have a mini Etch A Sketch? That's cool. You got to do exclamation point why robots, one word, no question mark. Oh, it's painful. There we go. Seiji Wagey got it first, baby. Seiji Wagey got it first. Thank you. Gosh, it's really hard for me to communicate commands over YouTube. I don't know why it's so hard. All right. My gosh. And now you all know why robots. And I'm drawing one of these eyes. Here comes the stampede. Yeah, seriously. You don't have to talk. It's fine. We actually don't mind lurkers here at all. There's nothing wrong with being a lurker. If you don't want to leave comments in the chat, there is no requirement for you to do so. That is super okay. I want people to interact with the stream in whatever way makes them feel most comfortable, as long as it doesn't make other people feel uncomfortable. Yes, the good place is correct. I have a track record of always following through with every single paid request I've ever been sent, versus a complete stranger. Hey! Okay, Chris Woods, duly noted. I will wait on the bubble. Let me know when you're back, if you're going to be back on the stream, and if you have a different idea, you're welcome to share it. Thank you so much for that additional super chat. You're currently being a lurker. I love that for you, Matthew. Thank you for being a lurker. That's super understandable. If you're making art right now, I wouldn't want to discourage you from continuing to make art. It's a good way to watch a stream. This stream is about drawing on an Etch A Sketch. I just realized how blurry it was looking there a moment ago. Sorry about that, everybody. That's awesome, Azure. If somebody wanted to share that to the Discord, you're welcome to share that link over to the Discord. I could check it out later. I saw it got deleted by 2 people. That's funny. Toby and Josh were on that. We don't joke about the robot emoji here. The answer to why is because I just always had a passion for it as a child and I never stopped. And now it's my career. June 1st was my 8th year of doing this as a full-time professional Etch A Sketch artist. I'm not sure, Onyx. we'll have to wait for him to come back. We'll wait for Chris to come back to elaborate. It's crazy to me that I know what TADC stands for, not because I've ever seen it, but because I know of artists who have made, like, viral content related to it. Oh, that's so fantastic to hear the good plays. Love hearing that YouTube is making improvements in that arena. I know that was a big concern of a lot of YouTube streamers, is that it was hard for people to like the stream, but now look at everybody. We got 277 likes on the board. I would love to see that, Frida. I would love to see what an America shelf looks like. Rocket has very expressive eyebrows. He's back! Welcome back, Myers. If you want to welcome, that's the way to do it. Myers is demonstrating the textbook perfection way of announcing that you're back on stream. We love to see it, Myers. We love to see it. You know, VVFR, I'm coordinated when it comes to Etch A Sketch, but you better not hand me a sports ball because that's going to go awry real fast. I was absolutely the proverbial last child chosen for baseball, and I was so bad that even I didn't care about that. Even I was like, dude, I don't blame you. You do not want to put me on your team. I will be only a detriment. Except that one time in wiffle ball when I hit the home run. I know, not letting that one go. I've been riding that high ever since I was 11 years old. I couldn't help it. Drawing on paper is easier to me. I'm an XY expert. This is true. X coordinate, Y coordinates. An XY pert. We have so much in common. YouTube did not feel anything when it came to being picked last for baseball. Love it. You can barely draw a square, Lola. I bet with a little practice you could surprise yourself. If you ever, if anyone watching has an Etch A Sketch at home and wants to learn how to get better at Etch A Sketch, I have a bunch of free tutorials! Exclamation point tutorials for more information. Bunch of free videos right here on YouTube. You don't even have to leave the platform. How neato is that? I'm not familiar with the story about the creation of Rocket. But glad you could tell it's Rocket. That means I'm doing my job. How often do I stream? Generally about 4 times a week. Sometimes 5. I generally do Tuesday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Rounders, which is the UK equivalent of baseball? I've never even heard of Rounders. I remember being in India and watching what I believe was cricket and being so confused. And I was like, so this goes on for like 8 hours? And they were like, yeah. I'm like, why? What? Who derives immense pleasure from a game that lasts that long? It's all good, Lola. You're waiting for paint to dry? What kind of paint you using? Generally. I have heard of gorillas. Does this mean you're going to ask a follow-up question asking me to draw gorillas? Because that's what normally happens when people ask me if I've heard of stuff. They'll be like, oh, will you draw it then? Tends to be what happens. I don't like answering those questions for that reason, because it's like people trying to trap me into a question. Or into asking me if I'll do something for them. You know, most sports I don't really watch. Walmart acrylic paint? Hey, that means it'll probably dry fast. If you donate another $1, it will be your 20th dollar donated to this stream. That's cool, Myers. Very cool. I like watching some sports. I like watching, so I would watch Texas, well, that's not sports, I guess, but I'd watch Texas Hold'em with my brother, and we would watch curling together. And I like watching basketball sometimes. I've been to some basketball games, and I like watching hockey, especially when they get in fights. Love that. I've got a little tiny pea brain that likes Jumbotron entertainment, you know? I live for Jumbotron content. Like, Jumbotron is definitely S tier content to me on TikTok and other social media platforms. Myers is asking, should they do it? I think you're giving Phoebe energy right now. I say go for it. Claim that MVP energy, Myers. I'm not going to stop you. Am I looking forward to the Olympics? So I actually have never, okay, I watched the Olympics, I think, in 1996 because it had Michelle Kwan, and it made me want to be a figure skating princess for a living. I thought, okay, that's what I need to do for the rest of my life, is be a figure skating princess. Well, that dream didn't work out. Hey! Myers followed through. Love to see it, Myers. Thank you so much for that $20th donated. Wowee, baby. Absolutely love to see it. I would say that's 21. Even exceeding our global expectations. Did you know, Myers, that makes you in like the top 1,000th of all of my viewers having sent that much money? Did you know that that makes you like the top 1% of my 1%, which is like 1 in 10,000? Hey, what's up, Cameron? Welcome back. You never know what you're going to see on a Princess Etch stream, that's for sure. You didn't count, it's okay. I won't tell anybody. I won't tell on you. We're all keeping a secret here, everybody. Pinky swear, okay? I'm not tipsy sipsy enough to pull out the pinky swears yet. Gosh, remember my last tipsy sipsy? It's been a minute. You know, I actually have a fully edited video of the last Tipsy Sipsy that I've never shared anywhere. Like, I've edited, like, a whole supercut. Went through, like, the whole multi-hour series of footage and never did anything with it. I just never posted it. I did all the work and did absolutely nothing with it. Why do I do that to myself? I need to post it at some point. I need to post. Maybe it can be an unlockable thing. I gotta find out what it. Where is it? Let me just look up Tipsy Sipsy. Tipsy Sipsy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have a document. I have a document modified May 27th, 2024. There is something percolating. Someday that will see the light. I think it's time for another robot roundup. If you are under 13 years old, drop a robot emoji in the chat. Under 13, drop a robot emoji. Doing a little shading now on Rocket Raccoon. Ha! Oh, I was gonna try to get it before it was deleted. Their username was Stitch Lover, and I thought it was perfect. Dang it, I really wanted to get that. Maybe I could click you delete a message. There we go. There we go. I just want that one for the records. Hey! Who's number one with money donated? Ooh, that's a great question. I just want to share that in the chat. That made me very happy to see. All right. Can there be an emoji for people over 13? I will say if you're over 13, share fireworks emojis in the chat. I'll do the honors, Toby. I do make it sound like a fun interactive chat thing. It's like setting a trap. I set my trap card face down and end my turn. Who's number one with money I donated? Myers, I think on YouTube, that honor would probably be Flash. I think Flash is number one. Brand has also sent a significant amount. I would love to find out. Look at all these people who are legally allowed to hang out on YouTube. Love to see it. If you are over 20 years old, drop a flower emoji in the chat if you're over 20 years old. Coconut's back from yesterday. What's up? I'm working on Rocket Raccoon right now. Pokemon. What's the emoji for exactly 13? An upside down smiling face. Hey, look at that! We got people over 20 in the chat. ADHD is over 20. Alora's over 20. I like the choice of flowers people are choosing. Thank you, Katie. Or Kate, however you prefer to say your name. It's coming along! There we go. Flash sending a whole bouquet. Would I rather eat 20 ceramic plates or the tailgate of a Ford F-150? I'm gonna say, does a Ford F-150 even have a tailgate? Is that a trick question? If I say the tailgate of a Ford F-150, does that mean I'm eating nothing? Because I like that answer. Did I pass the vibe check? Oh no, Alora, no! You'll send a old man emoji. Iris is exactly 13. Way less material. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll eat the Ford F-150 tailgate. What's the weirdest thing you guys have eaten? I think the weirdest things I've eaten, I drank a half a bottle of nail polish remover when I was a toddler. It's one of my first memories. So that's probably one of the weirdest things I've ever consumed. Do not recommend. Flash be number one. Flash number one. Flash number one. Flash number one. Bacon and cheese flavored crickets. Ooh, I have had bugs. I went to a restaurant in London, actually, that served exotic foods. And it was very interesting. They were pretty good, too. I had mealworms. I can't even remember all the things I ate. I think I had a little alligator. There were all sorts of strange little things that I got to consume. And we have finished Rocket Raccoon. Hey! Oh, no, we haven't. It's missing half its whiskers. What am I doing? All right, back at the drawing board, everybody. All right, let's finish this drawing. My bad. And... whoa! A drawing request for Flash from Brandon! That's such a sweet gesture. Let me know what you'd like me to etch for you, Flash. Love it. Oh no, The Good Place. That sounds bad. I don't think I've ever had haggis before. I've heard of it. Your sisters made you eat a paintball? I ate dog food once. I had a dog food, like, kibble sphere. Tasted really gross. Pizza? Pancake with pizza toppings? Blech. Oh, you guys have eaten a lot of weird stuff. Michael, new lore. Yeah. Brandon heard he was second. You've eaten alligator before, but you think the bacon and cheese crickets are still the weirdest. I think I agree, Onyx. Alright, we're gonna have another vote. You've actually eaten dog and cat food in the same day, Toby? What happened? Oh, that's so gross, Cameron. I'm so sorry. Alright, I think that Flash's request is going to be next because we're still waiting for Chris to return. Yes. We're waiting for Chris to return. So I'm going to set up another poll. Oh, I forgot to end the poll. My bad. Oh, I forgot to end that poll. We're setting up a new poll, and I'm going to set new drawings up. It's going to be between Pina and Utonium. Which one is going to get erased? Remember, a $5 super chat can make the ultimate choice. And go! I will set this timer for 2 minutes while we wait for Flash's... Ooh, Evil Morty! Love it. You thought it was real food? No! I wonder why everyone else has banned you. I wonder why. Why has everyone else banned you? The bike? You keep saying, please don't ban me. It's because you want to be banned. We all know it. I'll do the honors. Goodbye. Get those votes in, everybody. We got a minute left. I just realized I'm sitting it on top of the flippin' Etch A Sketch. My bad, everybody. I was spacing out. $37 seconds left to decide which drawing is going to be erased, everybody. It takes a lot longer to make them than destroy them, I'll tell you what. And this will probably be the last request of the stream for tonight, because I'm going to start making some din-din after I make Evil Morty. I like this one because he's wearing a cape and is holding a trident. I think I'm just going to draw the cape, though. Which one's gonna be erased? We got 3 seconds left in the poll. A $5 super chat makes the ultimate choice. Otherwise, it is the choice of the people. And it looks like we're gonna be erasing Professor Utonium. It's time for Utonium to say goodbye, finally. Erasing in 3, 2, 1. Tonight's gonna be a kielbasa with potatoes and green beans. And there goes Utonium. Let's hang out with Raccoon for a little bit. As a reminder, everybody, read the pinned comment. I can draw whatever you'd like me to draw, but you gotta pay. Because tonight I'm doing paid requests only, so. You can spam all you want that I should draw this or that, but it's not gonna happen without a little super chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's do Evil Morty on a pink Etch A Sketch. Love that. I'm going to start right here. Now this Etch A Sketch has moderately thicker lines, and you're going to notice that when I draw the nose and the mouth especially, Flash. You'll definitely notice it on this Etch A Sketch. It's not egregiously thick though, so I think it's going to be okay. So I'm starting with the blindfold. Girls gotta live, it's true. These Etch A Sketches don't pay for themselves. Boy, do I wish they did, though. Can you imagine how sick that would be if I had self-paying Etch A Sketches that just magically appeared at my doorstep with no transactional experience necessary? Gosh, that's the dream. I think I'd like to open up a P.O. box for people to send Etch A Sketches if they want. I could like do one drawing on a live stream if I get an Etch A Sketch from somebody, and then I just keep the Etch A Sketch. They're so cool. Etch A Sketches are super cool. And that way I can get free Etch A Sketches. They will pay for themselves. So I have had a little experience with Spin Master working with me, but they don't sponsor me, and that's a long story. Draw $1 million, bam, solved. Oh, if only that's how it worked, right? Alright, we're gonna end that part right there. And... nobody's ever been able to name which game this song is from, and I have offered a bounty in the past for a free drawing if someone can name it. Etch A Sketches cost about $6 for this size that I'm using right now. The consent of Etch A Sketches? Or the content, maybe? The consent of Etch A Sketch, I like that. It is the Andre Cassan, the inventor of Etch A Sketch. He was a French electrician who was working with a series of materials on the job and was experimenting with some aluminum powder that he had sitting on a pane of glass, and recognized that it had these electrostatic properties that allowed it to move when you drew on it. Consent is good. I agree with that. Well, that'd be wild, Onyx. The concept. Ah, well, I guess I'm answering the same question when talking about the content versus the concept. Alright, and now I'm gonna draw. So it's gonna get thicker here. I feel like this Etch A Sketch, it's not too bad, actually. These color Etch A Sketches can really be, you kind of don't know what you're gonna get as far as quality goes for this series of Etch A Sketches. I encourage you to try out your autocorrect, Cameron. It may help you out a little bit. Wee little bit. And I realize I need to make the blindfold bigger, or the eye patch. I feel like that song was meant for something completely different before it got commandeered by Rick and Morty. Alright, so this goes down a fair amount further now that I've drawn. There we go, that's better. Just like so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I started drawing on Etch A Sketch when I was 4, and you're seeing a lot of practice since then. A lot of practice. And drawing Morty's head. Taking my time. Etch A Sketch is not a race after all. If you've not yet done so, I encourage you to subscribe to me here on YouTube if you're liking Etch A Sketch content like the what you are seeing right now. The what? The what you are seeing. You heard it first from me. The what you are seeing. And I've got a lot of videos, a whole lot of videos that I think you'll enjoy. If you enjoy watching Etch A Sketch art, you have come to possibly the best place on the internet. I'm tooting my own horn. I am all etch all day. I feel a little bit off my A game today because I spent the entirety of today getting into really esoteric cataloging of information. As a reminder, I did post about this on Discord, but if you happen to have any Pokemon cards from any of the E-Series sets from 2002 and 2003, and you're interested in trading or selling those cards, feel free to find my DMs in whatever capacity that might be it here on, you can go to my profile page and see some links there and all that. I would love to chat with you about the possibility of buying some cards, because I'm suddenly hyper-fixated, now that I've made a spreadsheet, on completing these series. I would really like to get all the cards I want so I can achieve my goals of unlocking some really cool things that I can make some videos about in the future. Very excited about that prospect for the future. Very, very excited. I do miss Chicago. Is the best. Anyone here from Chicago? Chicagoland area? Illinois? I love Chicago. There is a small, very remote possibility I might be going to Chicago next week. Very small. I gotta purchase the tickets, and it's gonna be expensive because it's like a week in advance. But there is a very small chance I might be going to Chicago. What if I did like a Chicago fundraiser stream where every penny I make goes toward buying my tickets for Chicago? Because I would like to go next week. I'm really thinking about it. Aw, thank you. I appreciate the message that I read about the fact that I've been keeping up with it since I was 4. I'm very grateful that this is something that I've really maintained a passion for, and still enjoy doing to this day. Honestly, I really have a blast drawing on an Etch A Sketch. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this anymore, that's for sure. I'm drawing Evil Morty. Yeah, Cameron, it's all one line. I gotta travel all over one line. It's a lot of work. I have not seen the show Victorious in a very long time. I watched a wee little bit of it, like, way back in the day. What happened to Victoria Justice? She was in Zoe 101, wasn't she? I liked... I think Zoe 101 is one of those shows I really liked when I was a kid, but it probably didn't age the best. It's definitely windy. It's definitely windy in Chicago. But it's mainly because the buildings create like a wind tunnel, and then you're near the lake, which just kicks up a lot more wind. It's based on Chicago? Really? I've heard a lot of people talking about The Bear lately, and I haven't seen it yet. And we are now complete with Evil Morty! Hey! Pretty happy with how it turned out. Yay! That's a weird comment, Donald. How do you assume I am a mother? Is it like they say it is? What did they say it is? Oh, it's based in Chicago. That makes a lot of sense. She wasn't Zoe first. I see. Yes, Ariana Grande was in that show. That's right. Pausing the music for a second and flipping the camera around. Yeah, that was a quick one, wasn't it, Flash? I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, though, so. You were timed out for an hour? Probably because you said something you shouldn't have said, huh? All right, good to know about the bear. Flipping the camera right around. All right, everybody. Hello, it is I, Princess Etch. I am the person who's been drawing for all of you today. I hope you've had a fun time, because I've had a fun time, and I am going to go and make some dinner now. So thank you so much to everybody joining in. I hope to catch you next stream. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and night, wherever you happen to be in the world. ! Discord if you would like to join my Discord and be informed about when I stream next. I generally stream 6 p.m. Eastern on weeknights, Tuesday through Friday here on YouTube. So I'd love to see you again tomorrow. If I didn't get to your request today, there's always a possibility we will hit a like goal for a future stream to do more free requests. But today it was basically all paid stuff. So thank you again, everybody. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all. And you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. So thank you so much for that time. It really means the world to me. And I hope to see you all tomorrow at 6. Make sure to join that Discord Discord, exclamation point Discord. Oh, thank you, Myers, for that $1.99 super chat. As a reminder, I will be streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. So whatever time zone you happen to be, think about how that translates. If you live on the West Coast, that would be 3 p.m. Eastern. And I generally stream for around an hour and a half. So, all right, everybody, I'm heading out. Thank you, The Good Place, for pinging the Discord. Make sure to check out that link if you would like to join it. It will be shared in a moment by Nightbot if Nightbot is doing its thing. There it is. Nightbot is sharing the link. Wonderful, wonderful. Hope to see you all tomorrow. All right. It's not. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fireworks and stuff. But Chicago, honestly, I lived there 11 years. It was a great city. I miss it so much, and I hope to visit it again this week or next week. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta check out flights, and I might do a fundraising stream. We'll see. All right, everybody. Yeah, you totally can chat on Discord. It's got a bunch of channels for a bunch of different topics, and that's all I gotta say about that, everybody. All right, bye.